Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dinner Table Belonging. We have already shared a bunch of episodes and you all enjoyed watching them. So, who's our guest today? What do you think? A very special person, our one and only, the founder of Enable India, Shanti Raghavan. She is also the brain behind the Purple Economy movement, and I'm curious to know more about it. I'm ready with my questions, and she's ready too. Take a look. I'm really happy to have you here. And I have some very interesting questions because I want to understand the purple economy better. We've already posted 5 parts about the movement, and if you've watched them, you know this connects directly to that. Shanti is an expert on the purple economy, looking forward to know how this idea began. She's a strong ally of persons with disabilities, and though the government may view disability with sympathy, but we also contribute to India's economy. I'm excited to ask Shanti all my questions. Are you ready? Yes, I'm really happy to be here. Thank you. So, my first question is what motivated you to start the economy initiative?
So, we've been working for more than 25 years, right, at Enabling India. And in this time, we have seen lakhs of people getting jobs, persons with disability getting jobs or working in self employment or in government jobs. So, what has the impact been? Who's been the guy? That 85% of people with disability are supporting their families, and 56% are the only people supporting their families. So isn't this amazing value that person with disability are giving to the country? But nobody knows this. They're not able to see that the disabled person is the taxpayer, is supporting their family, is a parent, right? Is a volunteer, is a change maker for the country. And also, most importantly, is a customer. From when they are small children, that time they're consumers. A consumer is somebody who's using the products or services. And a customer is somebody who pays, right? So this is not being seen. And we had to change that. And that is when I was thinking, wait a minute, when you get access to an integrator, when you get access to more products and services, isn't this a job or a business for somebody else in society? Aren't we helping the economy? Simple. That's how purple economy started.
Building the purple economy is a brilliant idea. It actually nudges the government of India to look at disability in a completely new way, reframing it not as something needing sympathy, but as a space full of potential. Be honest, why call it purple economy? Is it just because you love the color purple?
I do like the color purple, but no, that is not the reason. Purple is the colors of disability. And we are saying that purple economy is for people with disability and for people with difficulties. People, with different types of difficulties. Like they could have back pain, knee pain, cancer, many other things. That's what we define as purple economy.
Okay, I get it. Since purple represents disability, that's how the idea of purple economy came about. So I was just wondering, in what ways can the deaf community contribute to this movement? Your thoughts?
Simple. First, do you believe in the purple economy? Do you believe that you're a customer? Do you believe as a deaf person that you should get products and services? The answer is yes, I'm sure. Then I want you to support the purple economy. Share it with others. Tell your friends that that we need to support purple economy. Pledge for the purple economy. That would be number one.
Yeah, I will and I will share them.
Good.
Second,
Second is that in future we will be, inviting companies to make products that are friendly for deaf, etc. That time, the deaf should give their feedback, their inputs. What do I want in this product? They should take part when we are actually building. The community, the deaf community is going to be important for us to make sure that products and services are built properly.
Yeah, that's right, too.
Right? That would be number two. Number three, I think, if I think about
That's actually very true. If any company or association contacts deaf people for feedback, don't think it's useless or meant only for hearing people. Shanti made a great point. Your feedback helps them improve and support you better, and hence support purple economy. And by sharing your thoughts, even if the feedback seems tiny, it can create a huge impact in the future.
So, in fact, what you mentioned is actually leadership. I need the deaf to be leaders. It's not just to complain, oh, this is not working. They should help so that the deaf community can get what they deserve, right? So, that is point number two. Point number three, at Enable India, we are trying to build some digital network which will help the deaf to discover things. See, today you may not know there's a new technology for you, but with help, you not know it. You know how in YouTube you're actually discovering suddenly a new video, new something which you didn't know before? Same way, we are trying to make some technology which will not be perfect in the beginning, but we want the deaf to join that technology because it will keep improving. And one day you will get the right suggestions, just like you'll get an instant ad. You will know what to do in when you have some problem. You may not know there's a solution. You know, if I give you a different example, not a deaf example, even very, very good technology people don't know that there are wheelchairs that can go up staircases. So when they have senior citizens in their house, they don't get that wheelchair because they don't know how to, they don't know it exists. But imagine if they could discover that, oh, there's a wheelchair, let me buy it. That's all. So I need the deaf to support and actually join that digital technology when we need it.
I also want to add something important here. Any solution, whether it's a wheelchair or any assistive technology, should be made visible so that people are curious and interested in these solutions. Similarly, for the deaf people, many organizations are building solution based technologies like assistive devices, accessible gloves, AI tools, apps, and services such as transcription. People should actively use them, support them, and give feedback. This strengthens the purple economy. For example, if I run a popcorn shop, and only a few people buy, I will make less. But if more people buy, I will produce more, and that helps both the business and the economy. Similarly, deaf people should be part of it as users, contributors, and decision makers. When people use accessible solutions and give feedback, leaders can improve them. Hence, high demand leads to high supply, and when demand is low, supply automatically drops. That's why participation is crucial. Everyone needs to be involved. It has to work from both sides.
Exactly. So when we make this app, the deaf will be able to discover many, many different types of services and products. In the beginning, there will be less. But when the deaf join, more products and services will join the app also. So we need the deaf to definitely join the app when we need it.
Let's take a break from my usual questions. I want to challenge you to a game. Let me show you the spinning wheel, which consists of different hand shapes. I know you are quite good at sign language. No scores here, this game is just for fun. After spinning the wheel, one hand shape is chosen at random. You then have to sign 10 words using that hand shape. Ready for the challenge? Feeling scared? No? Okay, I accept the challenge. Well, the spinning wheel supports and contributes to the purple economy. Right, absolutely. Let's begin. Are you ready? I will try my best. Good luck. Go ahead. Before your slap, I'm not sure, but for believe, yes, believe is fine. Hello. Oh, 5 words done. Ah, clap. Ah, happy hand school for the deaf. Is that sign acceptable? All right. Oh, disability. It's so simple. I'm out of ideas and feeling exhausted. Wow, you got 8 out of 10. Not that bad. You did great. Can I have some chips? Sure. Have some more? No, that's enough. Okay. The purple economy exists within India's economy. It's already there. So, have you looked at how big the purple economy really is in India?
You will be happy to know that at Enable India, we did a research for at least 4 to 5 months, and the results are out. The economy just in India is $150 billion just for purple economy. This is tips. So every government, everybody should be very excited to work on the purple economy, right? And as you know, there are so many big, large organizations who have also joined the purple economy because of these kind of numbers. So it is a very large share of the total economy. I think we were looking up, it was $5 trillion, right? The entire economy is $5 trillion, and 150 billion is a very big amount.
India's population is massive, and honestly, that's a proud thing. $150 billion, that's a huge amount. Oh my, that much money stacked up would be so high. Now, if you look at India's economy, our GDP is roughly around 4.3 to 4.5 trillion dollars, comparable to countries like Japan. Then, if you remove $150 billion from a 4.3 trillion economy, India's GDP would drop to around 4.1 to 4.2 trillion dollars. That's not a small dent at all. So that means persons with disabilities are important to countries' development. Along with agriculture, digital economy, and various other sectors, purple economy too plays a crucial role in supporting India's overall economic strength, and it can't be ignored. What surprised me the most in this research was that $150 billion figure. That's right. The government must rethink and stop treating with sympathy. There should be dignity and equality. Very true. I will ask you the last question. You have established the purple economy movement and it is currently ongoing. So far, how many stakeholders have recognized this purple economy movement?
So you will be happy to know, in just 7 months, we have had 149 organizations joining the purple economy movement, and they've pledged. And most important, who has joined? Governments have joined. Goa government is one of the pledges. Pimpri Chinchwad, PCMC, Pimpri Chinchwad is basically next to Pune. It's a big municipality. They have actually joined. You have NDTV has joined. Bangalore Airport has joined. And one of the biggest agencies called Low Lindas ad agency. You remember those lovely ads which have been made now for customers with disability? That they have joined. They're huge. So these are not small entities. Now, the biggest news, United Nations India has also pledged. Just imagine. In other countries, people have pledged. G3ICT, Access Austria. We have many countries who want to now talk about purple economy. UAE, Israel, Austria, Chile, Namibia, different countries, they're all interested in talking about now the purple economy. So it is growing. And as you know, we actually have done an event at United Nations COSP. You know, there's an event which happens in June. We have actually spoken on a side event in United Nations about the purple economy.
That's great to know that many stakeholders have joined this movement. What is your vision for it over the next 5 years?
My vision is very simple. Across the world, in all countries, people with disability, from when they know they're disabled, They should be able to get access to products and services, be treated with respect, be able to get healthcare, to education, to employment, to marriage, to entertainment, to travel, to food, everything. It will not happen in 5 years, but if the governments have policies in every country and there are different companies who sign up, after that it will just be a matter of time. But it has to happen in all countries. Not India will lead the world for doing this. That's what's important.
Thank you for clarifying my questions about the purple economy. I learned a lot, especially about its potential $150 billion contribution to the Indian economy. Also, I learned new things. It's very interesting. Thank you. Additionally, for your information, the Purple Economy movement has its own website as well. Have a look. Kindly go through the website for further details. Thank you. Thank you.